Welcome to the Tax Sanity video series written by Ken Legacy, Canadian accountant and small business tax specialist. This video is going to give you 7 essential insights and 6 common misconceptions about dealing with CRA. Have no doubt that you need to know what to expect or drown in incorrect assumptions and uncertainty. Whether problems dealing with CRA seem intentionally problematic or not is beside the point. Remember that CRA is great at processing tax returns, payments, and all other routine compliance activities. They have more experience than you and are also quite adept at handling taxpayer requests for more information and the disputes and disagreements that are part of the tax landscape. The following insights are not in any particular order. 1. If they do not agree with your challenge and responses to their interpretations of the Act, CRA will not tell you why, except to quote a section of the legislation. This can be infuriating, but don't lose your cool, at least not yet. Is the government guilty of deliberately producing vague and incomplete tax legislation so they can interpret it as they wish? It often seems like that, particularly to practitioners. But it works both ways, because tax court judges get frustrated too, and this is often not helpful to CRA's cause. This means you can push the limits. 2. CRA does not encourage taxpayers to seek professional help and are not required to inform you of your rights or their obligations. Additionally, they often expect taxpayers to provide quick answers and commitments. Take your time. Above all, don't make commitments you know you can't keep in order to satisfy CRA. 3. CRA may seem intimidating, often not on purpose, but on the other hand, they know this makes taxpayers more nervous. Then this makes CRA suspicious, and so the taxpayer becomes even more nervous. The circle tightens. Do not let CRA think they're intimidating you, even if they are. 4. CRA personnel write notes on what you say, and they seldom tell you what their real agenda is. We all hear what we want to hear, so conversations with CRA can be dangerous. Make your own notes about the conversation when talking to CRA. 5. Clarify all facts carefully. Most tax problems are caused by CRA interpreting the facts to fit you into a tidy tax corner. This makes their jobs easier because they know a certain percentage of people give up without a fight. Keep notes confidently on facts pertaining to important financial transactions as well. Use the words "without prejudice" on all correspondence and answers on questionnaires related to facts and dates to ensure these facts can be amended or clarified based on new information or interpretations. 6. Be up to date on your research. CRA uses the same reference material tax professionals do, mostly the CCH, but remember the CRA is not quick in communicating changes in law or even their own policies to their staff. This might give you the upper hand in some cases. 7. CRA likes to ask questions and have questionnaires completed as part of a desk review or audit process. Many would argue CRA has no authority to demand answers outside of court, and that they only have access to books and records. The point is, be careful what responses you provide to questions. Clarify the questions. Request reasons for difficult ones. If you don't have the answer, or the work is too onerous to provide the answer, say so. If the answer is incriminating, seek professional advice. Use legal privilege where possible. That way, you don't have to answer any questions. Stay honest and get to the point. They will thank you. Now let us look at the most common misconceptions people have with CRA and the alternatives that will help get you to where you want to be. Misconception: you're assumed by CRA to be totally guilty of a misdeed. Alternative: go the other extreme and prove you're totally innocent by being brutally honest. Misconception: delaying CRA will help your cause. Alternative: insist on a quick resolution and you may catch CRA unprepared or unable to resolve the dispute immediately because of the following misconception. Misconception: the tax auditor has sufficient support for their position. Alternative: ask for detailed reasons, facts they are relying on, exact legal requirements or basis as it applies to your situation. You can then battle over who has the best support for their position, and keep in mind this also helps negotiate settlements faster. Misconception: CRA cannot or will not help you. Alternative: they will often willingly help. Ask for what they need to agree with you. Seek alternatives and question what accommodations they feel would be reasonable. Misconception: CRA fully understands your story, motivations, and facts of the situation. Alternative, CRA personnel know you're trying to save tax, so don't deny the obvious. Ensure their facts and understanding of what your own decision process is are absolutely correct. You don't want to start arguing facts at the appeal level because the onus of proof is already on you to ensure you have provided the correct facts. What you want to use are the facts most supportive of your position. Misconception. CRA assumes you have the means to pay their reassessment, penalties, or interest. Alternative. Make it as clear as possible what their likelihood of tax recovery is and that you are close to survival mode. Exaggerate slightly. CRA knows a cornered victim becomes exponentially more difficult to capture without both parties suffering damage. This concludes this video. Ken's professional website is at www.taxwatchcanada.com, where you will receive professional and friendly service. Send a link of this video to anyone you know is dealing with CRA. They will thank you.